So only a deep change of these vital factors give us a chance to reverse cancerogenesis. So when I say vitality, you get a feeling of what that is, but now we want to understand it and we want to make it manageable, understandable, tangible, so that we can interfere with our vital field and find out where are the weaknesses. And this is the centerfold picture of my book, the 12-fold vitality field, and what healthy cells need in order to thrive. They need an effective inflammation control. They need an effective detoxification. They need an abundance of about 80-90 nutrients, minerals, vitamins, amino acids, fatty acids, micronutrients, and they need water to make all these chemical reactions happen. Water is the medium that life uses in order to perform all these fantastic biological reactions that keep life ongoing. We need oxygen. We need a proper cooperation with the microbiome. Dr. Banat has guided us into the depth of microbiome and its importance for our health and especially in the management of cancerous diseases. And we need something that I call effective stress management. If we had a workshop, I would love to spend hours with you to talk about that. And my second book that is on the way to get realized is about healing and spiritual aspects and psycho-emotional, psychological aspects. So it is as deep as the ocean, and we don't have time today in this short presentation to go into the depths, but I heard it already from many of you that shared experiences from the lectures you listened to, what the take-home message was, and I heard it many times that your take-home message was that health has to do with mental balance and emotional balance, and I can only support that to 100%. And at our clinic, I work at a complementary cancer clinic in the center of Germany called Arcadia Clinic. We're a little north of Frankfurt. We put a lot of time and effort on this aspect that looks so simple here, like a little humble 12th of the field. But I would love to make this bubble a little bigger, because I learned that it is of utmost importance to deal with it. Dr. V has just told us how important it is, so I preach to the choir, I guess, when I say it's important. So you can believe me that it plays a major role in the drama and in the reversal of the trauma, the healing procedure. There is a field factor that I call sugar control and insulin biochemistry. Another field that has to do with our immune system. We need a smart immune system. Many of my patients ask me, I want to have a strong immune system. And I tell them, you don't suffer from a weak immune system, you suffer from a misled immune system. Your immune system does the wrong thing. It supports cancer and creates a lot of unproductive or unnecessary inflammation. So it's not about making this immune system stronger, but smarter and doing more what we want, reducing inflammation and control of unwanted cancer cells. And how to reverse that is the big question. Yeah, cancer has a mitochondrial aspect, as I already mentioned. That is the energy aspect of cancer, and it has a long evolutionary background. Books are written about cancer as a mitochondrial disease, and with the time I have today for this presentation, I would like to refer to my book if you want to dive a little deeper what has happened to the mitochondria and how we can reverse the damage in order to heal from cancer. There is a pH aspect of cancer, of many chronic diseases. There is a pH aspect, but for sure there is one for cancer. And cancer, as many other chronic diseases, as many diseases that have an inflammatory component, shifts the pH into acidity. So the pH is too low in the microenvironment around the tumor, and it deserves a definite space in the therapeutic program to deal with alkalinity aspects and infusions and alkaline diet and alkaline water. So there is the pH aspect of the disease. Then there is an infection aspect of the disease. Dr. Lodi just guided us through the jungle of parasites and infections that contribute to cancer. And the totality of this 12-fold system is what decides what happens with the 200, 300, 400 cancer cells that you produce today. So my first take-home message is there is not one risk factor. There are many risk factors. And the complexity of the system deserves that we study it in depth, individually, that we find out what are your weaknesses, what are your weaknesses, what are your weaknesses. That's why we need to do a broad and deep diagnostic assessment to find out, is it the immune system, is it the microbiome, are you intoxicated, are you suffering from chronic infections, do you have root canal infections? So it's a work of a detective like Sherlock Holmes. We need to find the individual factors that led to the manifestation of cancer and that switched off the natural self-repair from cancer.